Prelim went terribly, but the league we 4-1. It scams. I'm going to keep it. Deck's up there on Dream Dagger. Bada bing, bada boom. Which of these is the most uncastable? I'm going to have to probably pitch Dauthi here. I like having access to Dreadbore as a removal spell. I kind of wish it was Terminate, though. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, they just, like, 4-for-1 themselves instead of 3-for-1ing themselves. Why, opponent? Why? It's not supposed to happen. That's fine. That was a really good draw. I'm actually gonna Thoughtseize the Murktide out of their hand. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, wouldn't it be a shame? I just need to draw a land, which is like, I think it's reasonable to let them keep that. If they had a Lightning Bolt in hand, they'd be +1 card right now. They'd be in a much better position if they just held on to that Lightning Bolt, let me discard it, and then let me take, like, Iteration. And they would have Counterspell up this turn. Lightning Axe was a pretty huge pickup as well. Okay, they gave up. I don't want to stay on the Atraxa Goryo's plan, I think. Especially since they didn't see any part of that. Not even the Lightning Axe. They probably think we're just straight up scam. If they think we're straight scam, they're still going to board in Graveyard Hate, but probably not as much. I haven't been liking Thoughtseize in this matchup as a scam player, so I don't know if the scam Reanimator deck wants Thoughtseize either. Yeah, honestly, it probably does. Because you really got to push the Goryos through the permission. I think I'm going to leave in some number of Thoughtseizes because of that. And then we could probably trim like a Beta Reunion. I might regret that. Definitely want the hearses in though. I'm going to keep it. This hand's not great, but it does have a turn 1 removal spell plus a turn 2 Dauthi into a Seasoned Pyro. So even if I have to discard like Grief to Lightning Axe, I get to refill pretty well with this hand. It's got the upside of like drawing an Undying effect. We didn't, but that's okay. Die. Chad, what do you think of the new Omnath and the new Thalia? I think they're looking pretty good. Thalia and Get Rug Monster, and some of these cards are like really pushed in my opinion. Like that Thalia and Get Rug Monster has so many keywords on it. It's got actually, it doesn't have that many, but it's got like some of the best combinations of keywords. Like First Strike, Death Touch is always going to be amazing. 2/2 in the prelim, not bad. I'm just discarding these lands. This is fine. Copium. Yeah, I was gonna mention that as well. The 3-mana Sorin, I think it's like, what, Imperious Bloodlord, maybe? Is the name of it. The one that cheats out vampires can cheat out the new, like, 7-mana Galta, which is a 12/12 that, like, makes a 12/12. That's kind of insane. I think that's gonna be super strong in Pioneer. Modern less so, but maybe you can fuck around with it in Modern still. Because the next best thing to cheat in before that was Xander, right? I, for one, welcome our mid-range overlords. And take a bunch of damage. Man, I got so punished for discarding both lands. Sorin Morphon, that was like, yeah, I guess that's technically the second strongest. Dude, I'm so dead. So dead. Ledger Trade a pretty good card. Oh, they actually decided to do that instead of holding up Subtlety, so maybe I have a chance. Gets double Connive though. Plus probably drawn to a red removal spell. Or counter spell. Still dead. Yeah, Xander's just not good enough. Even if you get out Xander, it just doesn't even guarantee like a game win at all. I think getting a 12-12 that makes it 12-12 is like definitely a step in the right direction, just straight up winning the game. They've been 2 lands. Fascinating. Yes, tap land. My favorite. It's tap land that doesn't even... Tap land that's not Blackcleave Cliffs. Try this again. Yeah, some of these decisions in this deck are a little bit questionable to me. Cutting the Thoughtseize also. Actually gonna scam a Fury on one here. They could have... it's a little bit risky if they have exactly Subtlety. I get to follow this up with a Hearse, which means they can't, like, heat it anytime soon. That isn't Atraxa. I wanted to play Goryo's Atraxa. Mad Bolt doesn't do it. This is a 4-4. Definitely swinging here. And then just jamming hers. They can't heat it. That just means that they have to spend like 2 forms of removal spells. Or I hope they don't have a Fury off the top of my deck. They hit Fury off the top of my deck, I'm in trouble. It's pretty unlikely. I hope they hit like Atraxa. The new Omnath reads like a Yu-Gi-Oh card a little bit. I think that new Omnath would have been way better if it triggered at the beginning of combat. Just draws you a card at the beginning of combat, floats mana. But since it takes a turn to like get started, it's a little bit weak to me. Just a little bit. I think it's still going to be good in combination with old Omnath, because you can go like old Omnath, fetch land, new Omnath, and I think that's still going to be strong. If it cost 5 less mana, it would have been better. Spitting. I hated him because he spoke the truth. I'm going to end up blocking with this Ledger Shredder. Penguins aren't real. I mean, technically, nobody can prove that they are. I really hope I played the land that I revealed to them as well. I hope I didn't just play that land off the top of my deck. I didn't? Okay. I was going to be real sad about my minor percentage points being wasted. I'm dead anyways. Calm down, Janini. I was thinking about taking 2 cards out of my own deck. My own graveyard, rather. Not deck. See what you're working with. Counterspell. Archmage's Charm. That's kind of gross. I have Bolt, Abrade, and Heat. I guess I'm going to take the Subtlety then, because they have 3 pieces of removal. I'm also going to hit him down to 2. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Abrade. I don't know. It's tough. They could just point the Abrade at Hearse, and then I have no clock at all. Maybe I was just supposed to take a Abrade. That may have been a mistake. I guess I had a few outs with the reunion. Yeah, I gotta draw the torch. Like that. That would have been a nice out. I was thinking about holding this in case I drew a Bitter Reunion. But I also kind of want to play it in case I go like Grief plus Crack Bitter Reunion. Doom. Dude, thank you for the raid. And thanks for hanging out this weekend. It was a good time. Glad to finally meet you in person. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. 10 out of 10 would Reading Terminal Market again. We're not doing so hot. You ate 5 meals at the Reading Terminal Market. I don't blame you. I didn't get a donut, unfortunately. I did go to that coffee shop, though, and I got a cheese Danish, which is, like, pretty much a donut. I'm gonna qualify that as mostly a donut. Not your Coomer on your Windows account. What's up? Okay. Well, I guess I'll take another Ransack. It's fine. I'm in danger. I did get Wawa. And honestly, Wawa is one of the best meals I've had when I was in Philly. Not even gonna lie. I got a chicken salad sandwich just filled with everything and like an iced coffee for $12, and it was one of the best, if not the best meal I had. Wawa was fucking fantastic. It just made me super jealous and made me want Wawa in California. Alright, I need Goryo's vengeance. They drew a hearse? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it when they activate hearse at the end step. That one stings a little bit. Let's see if they activate it. They didn't activate. Fuck. Pennsylvania's proud of his gas station food, so I'm glad he liked it. Yeah, Wawa's was great. Ah. Unlucky. Sounds Canadian to me. Western PA? Interesting. East Coast? Yeah. Makes sense. It's either that or Canadian. Sheets, eh? Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina. Today I learned. That pilgrimage to the Always Sunny bar. No, I didn't go to any bars. Binding. Bring the Light, Dryad, Ren and 6. I don't really care about Ren and 6. Dryad's kind of annoying, but I have Lightning Axe for it, so I'm going to take the Bring the Light. Not that casting the Bring the Light with Dauthi is particularly helpful. Patty's Pub. I didn't go to any bars at all. The only drinking we did was like walking around the terminal market, which was kind of sick. Want the 7 TV emote? Alright, fine. You can have Dank Stick. Hi, Dauthi. Kind of surprised everybody's playing like Bring the Lightscape shift right now. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Okie dokie. DT needs a muzzle. It's the buddy system. We have to travel in pairs. Oh god. What the I can't beat that. Yeah, let me evoke for free. Oh my god. I can't win. This is fine. Yeah, that's fine. So dead. I know which picture you're talking about, Goon, and I'm pretty sure it was just the lighting. Or maybe it was E-Philly spilling more soup dumpling on my pants. So dead. Grazer puts 2 lands into play. I'll save they have enough mountains. Oh, this is a travesty. I have nothing. I guess I could bring in Wear Tear. I guess I don't want Wear Tear. I'm gonna submit with 73 in case I don't decide on what I want to take out fast enough. Probably cut a couple Dauthies. Doesn't seem great. I do want to keep the... No, I want that as well. I'm just gonna cut 3 Dauthies. Dauthi doesn't seem great. I want Alpine. They have Leyline Binding, which is like a non-zero amount of ways to deal with it. I don't think I want Alpine Moon. I don't know. Maybe I do. It's not nearly as good as Blood Moon. If it were Blood Moon, I'd be like snap bringing him in, but Alpine Moon's significantly worse. I guess I still bring him in. It's probably not terrible. Definitely not remotely as good as Blood Moon. I also don't like the wear tears in the sideboard here. I think I would rather just play Blood Moon. I'm gonna keep it. I don't think it's great. It's missing either 2 red sources or like a red source plus a looting effect. But maybe wear tear's good. Copium. It's only getting worse. And I can't grief myself. If I could grief myself, this hand would be like, I would have snapped it off so much faster. Yeah, we have the Big Mong sign. You get to see Bin Bo most of the time. Wait a minute. I can't say that. You see Bibo. I'm so dead. God. I guess I'm gonna grief them. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna pass. But yeah, I just got moved to the back. I put 1 on this wall over here and 1 back there because I want to get Tyvar up in this scene. I got big Tyvar. Chill. Bing bong, no! I knew that was gonna happen too. Oh no, I would have dropped this Tyvar. Ah! It's a disaster. Everything went wrong. And that's why you don't touch anything on the wall. Who knew the earthquake could happen so soon? And it's gone. We can buy that hoodie, exclamation mark hoodie. I gotta go pick up Bing Bong. Yeah, it's like nothing ever fell. Yeah, new streamer thought for a new sign. It's like nothing ever fell. Yeah, it's inside the wall. The wall people own it now. Yeah, nothing's propped up, so if there's ever an earthquake, I'm fucked. I guess I need to grief them now. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, that dunks on me. That dunks on me. I guess I'm gonna take the Bring the Light. And luckily, those are super rare in California. Oh no! That's pretty accurate. Yeah, Rip sign 2023 to 2023. Luckily, it's a sturdy sign. Horse Balloon. Thanks for coming to say hi. The neon sign was so young. Who could have foreseen such a tragic event happening? I will shed a single tear. It has enhanced with powerful runes. It's called Idiot Proof. Might as well get the Triome. I need to draw a red source so badly. You know what? That'll play. Thoughtseize me. Thoughtseize me. Show you my Goryos. Okay, you better draw a lot of cards. Alright. Sorcery. Land. Breacher. Instant? What I guess Undying Evil's technically better at this point. What else can I get? That's it, right? Done. Do I want to kill Ren? I should kill Ren. I guess I can't kill anything. Bye, Atraxa. Bebo. We're about to have a neon sign. This is Bebo after I snap it in half and drop it again. It exiles it. That's why. Guess that's not bad. I have nothing. Actual, factual, nothing. Unfortunately, they have the Ren Besage you to take care of Alpine Moon. Yeah, you can Ephemerate her. She's probably way better than Ephemerate build in this deck. But I felt somewhat inspired, so decided to test it out. Get the Bin Aware Tear here. Double Dreadbore. That's my new stand. Like my new JoJo stand. Going to attack Ren. They decide to double block, that's fine. And I can just Dreadbore Ren and kill Omnath. I guess there's a small chance this doesn't resolve. Okay. I really need to mount this neon sign, but it's just so difficult to mount because I have to hang it from the ceiling and I've been gone for quite a while. I will one day. TM. I also need to get the Beseiju out of their hand somehow. Maybe just let the Beseiju my Alpine Moon and be okay with it. Ransack, Fury. I'm just get another Atraxa. Yeah, I'm just gonna get another Atraxa. I think I'm just gonna kill Teferi as well. Doesn't feel like particularly productive, but maybe I don't need to be super productive right now. I think I might just be able to like get away with derping around for a little bit. I cast Alpine Moon, naming Valakut, then they could Beseiju me and then play Dryad and potentially like do some shenanigans. Maybe that's fine. No, I'm just gonna leave up Wear Tear. I'm gonna pass and just have the ability to like tear their Dryad. I feel like tapping out might cause me to die. Or yeah, Bobble might be good. But it's only a card, so it's like, how much do you value a single card? Bring to light. So they need. They're gonna kill me, right? So they can get 1, 2. Yeah, they're gonna kill me because it's gonna do Scape Shift X4. Edge. Alice one's kind of sick in Scape Shift. But I know the last card's Beseiju, so playing the Alpine move wouldn't have changed things. I decided to hedge around Dryad instead. I have a lot of mountains in their deck. I wonder how dead I am. It's a lot of damage. I don't want to know how much damage this was. Enough to lag Moto significantly. How many frames did I drop? 147? Not that bad. Yeah, that was lethal Alishnorn. Alishnorn was just there for the emotional damage. Yeah, scams. Not a great look for this deck, but I didn't really expect it to be great. I carried you through the creativity match, but the RCQ as a one of. I could see that. It seems good in a Bring to Light deck as a one of. Crashing their Moto, timing out, and getting the match win. Easy. And that's the line. Archon of Emiria, Sky. My opponent's is scammed. That's what I do best. Yeah, not quite the sauce. It's still worth a try though. I think she's way better in probably like ephemerate decks that are able to Goryo's her into play and then ephemerate her to have her stick around. It seems way better than just like getting 4 to 5 cards off of her and then watching her die. That's too cute. Yeah, it's just not putting the nail in the coffin, especially against something with reach. Just wasn't doing enough. Definitely feel like I'm scamming myself playing Atraxa. Alright, we're good enough to take down Death and Taxes. We'll set the bar real low. We can take down Death and Taxes. I played Life and Limb in the long ago. I actually have a YouTube video for Life and Limb. Let me see if I can find it. If you wanted to peep it later. I don't even search my own channel. Search. There's my Life and Limb video. Pass. You also get like less of a benefit playing Goryos than Persist because you can't Goryos back either of the elementals. A little bit of a downside. Man, their hand is absolutely stacked. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bad time against that hand. I love if they get Cauldra. I get to go like Dauthi. Take your Cauldra. Nope, go Sword of Fire and Ice. Path, Skyclave, Archon. Take the Sword of Unbeatable. Which just means they're gonna path me, which necessarily, it's not a bad thing for me if they path me. It's fine. Pre-shave dingo from the video. I still haven't fully recovered from shaving. TBH. I think I'm mostly recovered. Yeah, not free ramp. I wish it was free ramp. I got a ghost quarter me, probably. I guess we'll wait and see. Maybe I should have sequenced these differently. There's a good chance I should have put EE on 3 the previous turn off that Godless Shrine because now I can't do it. Yeah, I think I messed that up a little bit. I have another one too. Probably pitch. Pitching doesn't seem good. Right in the nostalgia. Oof, right in the nostalgia. Excuse me, right in the nostalgia. Alright. Well, we have a game plan, and it's called EE for 3 and pop it. Because that's all I can do. I was also assuming they don't ghost quarter my white source when I get it. Which seems like relatively unlikely. Oh, they're not ghost quartering me. Dingo's got a chance for glory. I just have to fetch a basic off of this. Go white, red, black, EE, Dunskies. I'm just gonna pop it now too. I don't think there's any merit to waiting. This song's also super nostalgia. I'm gonna play Bitter Reunion. Then maybe play Spyro if I draw into an Atraxa. Well, that's a Fury, so I don't really wanna. From Kingdom Hearts. To draw the Atraxa. Nice, get to kill the giver this way. Could have another giver off this Aether Vial. Quite good. I can draw Goryos. I might be able to just at least draw a bunch of cards because they do have another Path to Exile in hand, if I recall correctly. Titan Sash. They didn't Violet in. I have no idea why they didn't Violet in. Either way, that thing's gonna get huge. Gonna get mighty swole. Let's have something else to Violet in, right? Surely. Yeah, try and block this shadow. Alright, I surrender. Do you want another copy of Engineered Explosives now that I confirm my suspicion that they're going to have multiple copies of Sanctifier? Get rid of Ransack the Lab. Janini wouldn't want me to keep a one-lander. I should never listen to Janini. I guess that's the plan. I have a Solitude here. I'm so bone. Path, Giver, Runes, Ephemeral. They kept a one-lander as well. Guess I hadn't taken the Giver. So far away from Archon, though. They need to rip, like, 2 running lands. Which if they do... Terrible draw. Giver's gonna be problematic in case I draw any removal. I know 3 mana is gonna happen this game, but it's like... It's just a matter of, like, how many turns are they gonna be stuck on 2 or 1? Apparently 0. I'm gonna bin both of these. I guess it was kind of free to fetch a tap land there. Not gonna cast another spell this turn. Not bad. Could do that on their turn, but I think I want to wait until my turn. 1, they have Ephemerate. 2, they might tap out for something. 3, I kind of want to keep the Spyro in my hand. That's just a bad play. Because now I get to go discard and kill this, and they can't Ephemerate it because they already cast their 1 spell. I'm playing the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack off screen. I'm out of basics, though. Okie dokie. Show me what you got. I have a cantrip. And a stone forge. It feels like we're going through the whole game. It is the whole OST. Just pass the turn. Might have Solitude Ephemerate then. I'm just gonna attack with these 2. Should have gotten a basic Drew. I'll note that for next time. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm not gonna play around Solitude Ephemer right now, with them being on so few cards. We'll hold this up in case I need to pop the sword, though. That sword is kind of a menace. But dingo, it doesn't give menace. You know what I mean. Dennis the Menace. Panini making references beyond my time. Alright, put you to 3. Your go, Yugi boy. You're the biggest Kaiba fan. I'm gonna go with an off pick, and I'm gonna say I'm a Merrick fan. I was wrestling with Will and PT. Will is a character. DRC Bobble Brazen. I'm gonna take DRC Brazen. Yeah, Battle City was dope. DT is just 3 ducks in a T wrench coat. I'm gonna vote wrench coat. Break a castle's levitation ring? Sure, why not? I mean, they still break the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Even when they were playing card games on motorcycles. Season 1 was way worse. Yeah, Season 1 was pretty bad. They're just like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. Whenever the fuck I want to do it. Which is kind of insane. But, I mean, when they were just like, they're just riding around on motorcycles. They're like, I'm gonna synchro summon Black Rose Dragon. It's like, okay, first off, you're on a motorcycle. I don't know. I didn't watch any of like anything past 5Ds. It's all a mystery to me from beyond that. So I don't know if they're still breaking the rules. I hope so. I never watched any like Zexel or whatever they called it. So I'm going to 1 here. 5D's nuts. Need them to not top deck a red removal spell. Thanks. Appreciate ya. Filtering into a red removal spell instead. Not very cash money of you. How you going to bed, Zeriak? And go face with the axe. I mean, just like throw the card at their face. You gonna spell pierce me? I didn't think so. Screw the rules. I have money and Atraxa. Fuck. Why couldn't I draw this 1 turn sooner? I still have the spell pierce, so even if I was able to Goryos, I still couldn't Goryos. EI. EI, EI, oh god. Something good. Something good. Ain't it? You guys remember the Yu-Gi-Oh episode where the guy lived in the woods and practiced drawing cards to become the best top decker? It's like my opponent right now. I needed them to not hit that 1 red removal spell, and they're like, part of the cards, consider bin land top deck red removal spell. I've been training for years for this moment, you fool. Awkward Blackcleave Cliffs check. Yep. I mean, that's what makes blue-red so powerful, though. It's just having access to infinite card selection. Oof, emotional damage. I want to Thoughtseize myself, so I'm going to hold on to that. Cheating's higher EV. Depends on the event. Yeah, I could see that. I drew my same hand, but again. Yeah, I didn't listen. Discard Atraxa, don't draw one. No one ever listens to Janini. Is this like your Yu-Gi-Oh arc where you start talking into the third person? I'm actually just gonna ransack the lab. Get a double Thoughtseize into Goryos. Okay, don't kill me, dude. Oh shit, we died. Maybe. Also, like, maybe I should have taken Dauthi instead. I'm dead to double bolt here. I don't think they have double bolt though. No, they have double bolt. I don't know. Dauthi could have gotten there if I gave it haste, maybe. But yeah, they're doing this though. They just don't play Murktide Regent. Yeah, it is cooler. I agree. They discarded Heat Bolt. It's gonna be a tricky turn to sequence. I think I'm gonna go Thoughtseize. Let's lead on Thoughtseize. I'm probably gonna have to go Thoughtseize. Let them connive and then take their best card and hope they don't draw a Lightning Bolt. Okay. I was dead to double bolt. They said misclicked lethal in chat just now. Oh. So the other line there was to like take their counterspell and then don't cast second Thoughtseize and then cast the Goryos, but they were gonna draw in a counterspell anyways with the connive trigger. So I think the safer bet was take the lightning bolt and Thoughtseize them again, but I don't know, it was pretty minimal. I think the difference was like very minimal. They'd just use more bolts. Better line is just play Mill. Thank you for the 100 bits, area. Did you actually trophy with Mill or did you trophy with something else? Like you have been? Trophy with Mill. This is why I've been advocating playing an Emrakul for people like you. I keep this hand. It's not great. It's one of the hands of all time. I am going to Dreadbore that. For real, for real. Bum, 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 bum. I think I'm going to prioritize letting Dauthi resolve, so I'm actually just going to shock this in. And then Thoughtseize them. I could go like the other way around. And go Dauthi into Thoughtseize, but there's a high chance they have a singular removal spell just to like disrupt that. So I like this a little bit more. A bit another consider. Holy consider. I think I might die. Counter. And then you fetch a Blood Crypt here. Exile the Bauble, yep. That's kind of a huge L goon. I can't even front about that. That's a huge L. The fact that you just bought full Ragavans and they're just like, here's these super sick masterpiece ones. Huge L. For the boardless ones, the masterpiece. They have nothing but lands in hand. Holy crap. Alright. Guess I'm gonna race a Murktide. I think I like the masterpiece ones better. I do like Pagavon a lot though. Well, speaking of Pagavon, I had to do it for you, chat. Bought my playset of Birds of Paradise finally in paper. I had to do it for you, chat. Birds of Paradise acquired. Got me the whole playset. A weird beak burb. They were only like $6 a piece, which I thought was like not bad at all for foil Birds of Paradise. It was my favorite moment. There were a couple really funny moments, but I think my favorite moment was Canister. I was talking to Canister while I was standing next to PT, and Canister turns to me and whispers into my ear, "Where did that guy's beard go?" And I turned to him, I said, he was pointing at PT bench. I said, he shaved it. And then Canister's like, he nods slowly, and he goes, "Where did that guy's hair go?" That's fucking... Oh my god. It was so funny. I said, he also shaved it. And he goes, "Oh, that is why I do not recognize him." It's fucking hilarious. It was just so out of the blue. Also, I was on Canister's vlog. He was like, "Do you have anything inspirational to say?" But like in his Canister accent. And it was right after Nassif had like won his win-in for top 8 of the Pro Tour. And I was like, Nassif just won his win-in for the Pro Tour. And you're alone on a Saturday night. God, you're pathetic. Why is it Atraxa in this deck? We're trying out Goryos. Canister was so fucking funny. Making the best emote on Twitch. It's pretty high up there. Thanks, Riz. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Do some Druid. Probably play some Druid Friday, I think. Good Bobby boy. You better have 4-0'd that prelim, because I 0-3 dropped it. And then 4-1 to league. Song kind of slaps. 2-2. You beat this really shit red-white player? Yeah, it was not great. It was not great when, you know, his opponent knows that he likes to play Blood Moon and then fetches around Blood Moon immediately. You motherfucker. I'm not projecting, by the way. I'm just gonna attack with... I'm just gonna attack with neither. If they have a dashing Ragavan, I'm gonna eat shit. So, I'm gonna decide to do neither. Two people were talking to his chat and they use the Dingo Stash emote. It's a really good emote. What's up, Beerus? I want to Fury this thing. Draw land? Land? Oh. I think I still need to Fury this thing before it grows out of range. I guess theoretically they could have cast 2 spells if they had another subtlety. They could burn a bolt and then burn the subtlety, which is fine at that point. But I think if they had subtlety, they probably would have subtlety the Fury to begin with. Sure. Take your iteration, don't mind if I do. I want consider expressive iteration. Just gonna attack with 1 in case they draw Ragavan. Even though they have multiple copies of Lightning Bolt. I think making him spend a lightning bolt on elementals like perfectly fine. Thoughtseize bug! And in a braid. Oof. Hi, Hearse. I'll leave him with 2 lightning bolts. I guess I'm just gonna start clocking him as well. What's the origin of the Thoughtseize bug? Just happens way too often on Moto. It's just whenever you cast like a discard effect, they draw the exact same card. People like to call it the Thoughtseize bug because there's no way to confirm or deny if it's real. But it just feels like it happens more on Moto. There's no actual percentages attached to it though. I mean, you could theoretically test it, but it's kind of impossible to test it, right? Unless you have like a immensely huge, like really, really large sample size. Otherwise, you're just be like, oh, you know, you just got unlucky. So let's say it happens like 60% over a sample size of like 20. It's like, okay, yeah, that could happen in paper. Or not 60%, maybe like 40%. It's like, yeah, that could happen in paper. There's nothing to verify it other than like looking at the code itself, which you can't do. Probably should have feigned at that last Dauthi, huh? I like wasn't paying that much attention. Or not feigned at Undying Evil. I'll do it on this next one. I got invested in the talks. Let that surveil resolve, and then I will actually let the connive resolve as well. As long as I don't hit a Murktide here, I feel like I'm in okay shape. Just if I hit land. But if I just like jam Murktide, I'm in so much danger. I think I can race the Ledger Shredder. I think I'm gonna have a harder time racing the DRC. Because of this, I feel it may be better. They have a Brazen Bar. I think it's better to bounce or kill the DRC because it hits the guaranteed 3 damage. But then being at 1 card in hand, doesn't seem like they're gonna get a lot of conniving off this Ledger Shredder. In before EI, number 4. Put you to 7. Blue, 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 blue. I'm blue, 3/1 flyer. It's fine. I'll have to leave the Ledger Shredder back and then attack with just the Brazen. Brazen can't block anything, as a matter of fact. So this 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bonk. I'd have to fetch Shock if I wanted to cast the full price Lightning Axe, which is gonna cost me 6. Plus, it's vulnerable to Spell Pierce. So I think it's better just to discard the land. Helps me keep appearances in the race. Okay, dress down's reasonable. I get to trade for my Fury. So that's why they kept the Brazen back. That makes way more sense now. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm actually gonna trade with Dauthi. Back on my BS. I don't think I can keep this. It's just too much do nothing. Yeah, I'll bend the Goryo. I'm mulliganing to 4. Whoa. Mulliganing to 4 and then playing a Wooded Foothills is certainly something. That's a good draw. Yeah, quick, predict before you can't anymore. You got like 20 seconds. Everybody fell asleep. Except for Sherlock. Sherlock, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 3 months. Thank you. Bing bong indeed. But it was great. I've been telling a lot of stories throughout the stream of good moments. Zeriak made sure to doubt. You haven't had a good ride in a while. It's been about a week. Yeah, we can give Atraxa haste, even though it already has haste. It's double the haste. That bid reunion is like the closest thing we have to like Faithless Looting. So it gives the other stuff haste as well. Actually mildly annoying. 2x the haste. It must be rhinos, huh? That's what I think they are anyways. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame them. Really intense section of Hitman, fair enough. I think the rhinos I'm gonna bring in the E's. I don't know if that's right. We'll get a better idea if they cast a spell that's on Blood Moon. His hand's kind of garbo. Kind of garbage. Would you play an Elishnorn Imperialist? Synergy looks crazy. I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking about playing a Phyrexian Vindicator Imperialist. But I think all the Imperialists are just too slow, unfortunately. So, can't imagine it's going to be super competitive, but it's probably fun at the very least. You have to ship this as well. J2, thank you for the follow. I gotta keep that, and that. Let's do that. Not too bad brought back. Yeah, maybe fetches and brought back might be viable. So you just go like from 2 to 4, right? And you untap, have 5 mana. All planes. They just keep a 1-lander. Yeah, turn 3 win. With quotes. Extreme quotes. They're probably gonna ice me. Oops, all cliffs. I'm going to 14. Tapping out for 10 power, which means I get to go Bid Reunion, Bin Atraxa. Do nothing. If they have Force Negation, I'm kind of dead. E off the top. Damn. How does he do it? I'm still not in great position after that. Mystical Dispute, Brazen Bar. Vomit inducing. Okay. Best draw would be a red card by far. Kind of surprised they brought in Mystical Dispute in general. Except Cheetos. Come on, red card. Red card. Yeah, I'm dead. I guess I should have taken the Mystical Dispute. It was close. If I take the Brazen... If I take the Mystical Dispute and they have the Brazen, let's get to draw a bunch of cards. And probably hit a red card with the Atraxa. Kill them that way. It's actually right about them being rhinos, so I'll bring the Path of Peril as well. I think this deck is missing some like pretty integral pieces. Lucky. This means I don't get to fetch, which is fine. If I fetch, they can ice me. Unless they don't have ice. I'm dead. Mystical Dispute, Force Negation. I'm supposed to grieve first. Also make him use a Mystical Dispute. Or I guess, yeah, they don't have to, since they have 2 copies. I can just leave it up in case I had, like, something, some sort of follow-up. Yep. I am in massive amounts of danger right now. I need to draw, like, Path of Peril or EE. Damn, Dingo. How do you do it? Somebody's getting got. It's been a minute. Let's do it. Another one. I think I'm gonna save this Fury. I don't know. I don't really want to run it into the Mystical Dispute. Do I? The answer is no, not really, except to fetch shock to do that. Which is also, like, not great. So I'm going down to 9. Mystical Dispute's been good. Mystical Dispute's been, like, randomly good against me. Can't believe I'm gonna die to a Shardless Agent. I feel so bad. My keyboard keeps disconnecting as well. I'm dying the Violent Outburst, but I have to get that Mystical Dispute out of their hand. There's no other way I can win this game. The last 2 cards are Mystical Dispute, Violent Outburst, I'm dead. And I'm okay with that. I accept death. If you die, you die. Keyboard's not working. Alright, we'll click through it like a champ. Now my hope is that they're drawing only rhinos and, like, lands from here on out. Not even Charlotte's Agent. They need to draw something worse than that. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. For the reason I got rid of the Goryos was because in case they had Violent Outburst, then I'd be able to hold up EE still. Goryos doesn't play very well anyways. I'm crack some chests after this. Give me a second. I have to lose this game first. Or winning. I don't know. Okay, maybe if they only draw lands for the rest of the game. I guess that was pretty risky because I don't have another basic to get. Do you believe in grief? I'm dead to a Brazen Borrower. What do I want to die to? I could attack both and be dead to Violent Outburst. Just the +1 off of it. I could attack 1. Be dead to Fire Ice. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with 1. So many variables that I have to think about. I think if I attack with both, I'm just dead to too many things. Dude, I can't even hardcast that. Oh, so blown. Alright, I gotta pass. Can't crack this fetch. I'm dead to anything. Sometimes you get bond. I'm gonna misclick this fetch. Can feel it already. I'm dead to like half the deck, yeah. Yeah. What can you do? Yeah, when you have a fetch and play at 1, you're like, They have to low roll like pretty hard not to kill me here. Would love that if he didn't kill me. Oh, I should have. I did that wrong. I messed that up. Yeah, I was supposed to block the token. Another Shardless Agent too. Yeah, I messed that up. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Yeah, looks like it wasn't gonna matter, right? So I go block. Yeah, I don't think it was gonna matter. Heck, Undying. 43 minutes, damn, that's insane. I go out the honorable way. Well, this deck was kind of a bust. I don't think Atraxa belongs in Scam or any sort of Scam reanimated Goryo shell. It's probably just not good enough. It was nice when it came down and drew some cards and gained some life, but it wasn't worth just having the awkward bad draws of Goryos. Whereas Persist allows you to get back the other elementals, which is much stronger. Either way, Chad, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you hanging with me for the first stream back. And there'll be another stream back tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll be playing some more decks with wine cards in it. I don't know what decks exactly, but I'll figure that out later. Yeah, this is not the deck for Atraxa.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.